How's it going, Mullen fam? It's been a little while since I did the last video, about a month. I've been pretty busy. I've traveled interstate and I've just come back from about 2 weeks in Southeast Asia. Really good. As you can see, my hair's gotten quite long, so a couple of people jumped on me about having crazy hair last time. It just grows really fast. It's the hot weather here, I think, and I've got a very thick head of hair, so it sticks right up. Yeah. Anyway, at my age, some people are very jealous of the head of hair I have, but I don't do much to take advantage of it. Anyway. I'm trying to get back into the movement of making some content about Mullen Automotive as well as other things. So this is my sort of returning video, and I'm not going to really dive into any sort of news that's happened, because if you're hearing it from me now, it's probably too late. The market's already acted on it. But a couple of comments. I've still been following it while I've been abroad and away from YouTube. But one thing that's kind of popped up a little bit in recent days, I've heard a particular YouTuber talking about the potential that Mullen would have if a buyback of some sort was announced. Now, in defense of this person, he did say both a buyback and also whether or not David Mullen and the board of directors were to buy back shares, and that would be a good move for the company. So looking at these two pathways, if David Mitchell and the board do start buying back stock from Mullen Automotive, because it is very low right now, it's at one of the lowest points it's been on record, that would be a good sign by the market for the company. It shows that the board is putting their money where their mouth is, and they think that there is still a lot of potential, and that the stock is heavily trading at a heavy discount. So that would be a positive move. Everyone would agree with that. The board probably are a bit coy to do so. They probably know as well as anyone how poorly the company has performed financially based on their last earnings results. And they also know about the pretty toxic short-term lending that the company has already engaged in this year, which has helped plummet the stock price even further. So I don't think they're going to be jumping out of their seats to make any meaningful purchases in the company. If the stock was truly really undervalued right now, you'd probably see a lot more institutional investments and even other companies looking to expand what they do and potentially acquire Mullen Automotive, but we're not seeing that. So that's kind of not what's happening. The other option, if the company was to re-announce another stock buyback like they did late last year, the talk was that would be good for the share price. That would not be good for the share price. Given how poorly the company is performing financially, any sort of buyback like that means that they're buying the stock back with non-free cash flows, which is basically we're just going to use our equity to buy our shares back. It's an attempt to manipulate the stock, which it was last year, and the market saw through that and kind of punished Mullen, I think, as a result of that. If Mullen was to ever engage in a stock buyback again, you would hope that it was when they were making profits, not where they are not turning profits, but instead running at really heavy losses. So not what we need. Anyway, just a couple of thoughts on this messaging, which I've kind of heard in a few videos by a particular YouTuber in recent days, but I won't say names. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. If you've got any thoughts on what's going on with Mullen Automotive, share it in the comments. Hoping to get back engaged with all you guys again. Sorry for the absence, and I'm back. Cheers.